Shinyu, the effervescent Chinese actress who captured hearts with her breakout role in A Love So Beautiful, is stepping into uncharted territory with her latest project, The Enigma. At just 28, she's already a household name in the Chinese entertainment industry, known for her relatable charm and ability to breathe life into characters that resonate with audiences. But this new role? It's a bold leap, a challenge that's pushing her to redefine her craft and show the world she's more than the girl-next-door archetype she's often associated with. Imagine you're sitting in a cozy cafe with Shinyu herself, her eyes sparkling with excitement as she shares the story of this daring new chapter. Ready to dive into the mystery of the Enigma and why it's such a big deal for her? Let's unravel it together. Picture this. Shinyu, born on February 27, 1997, in Shaoyang, Hunan Province, didn't start out dreaming of the spotlight. She was a student at Hunan Normal University, majoring in journalism and communications, when a chance encounter changed everything. A photographer posted her picture online in 2017, and just like that, she was scouted for the reality show Summer Sweetie. From there, her acting career took off like a rocket. Her role as Chen Xiaoxi in A Love So Beautiful made her a star, her portrayal of a lovable, slightly clumsy high schooler striking a chord with viewers across Asia. She followed it up with Meteor Garden in 2018, playing the resilient Dongshan Kai, cementing her status as a leading lady in youth dramas. But Shinyu isn't one to rest on her laurels. She's always been about growth, about tackling the unfamiliar. And that's exactly what the Enigma represents, a chance to break free from her comfort zone and dive into something entirely new. So, what is the Enigma? While details about the project are shrouded in, well, Enigma, sorry, had to. Whispers from industry insiders and fan speculation on platforms like Weibo paint a picture of a psychological thriller with layers of mystery. Unlike the lighthearted romances Shenyu is known for, this drama reportedly sees her playing a complex character caught in a web of secrets, where every choice could mean life or death. Think along the lines of a character who's part detective, part pawn in a larger game, a role that demands emotional depth, sharp intellect, and a touch of vulnerability. It's a far cry from the bubbly heroines she's played before, and that's exactly why she's so excited about it. Imagine you're flipping through a script with her, the pages filled with cryptic dialogue and plot twists. What kind of character do you think she's playing? A cunning strategist? A reluctant hero? Drop your guess in your mind, and let's see if we're on the same page as we go deeper. The buzz around the Enigma started building in early 2025, with posts on X hinting at Shinyu's involvement in a game-changing project. Fans, who followed her from Meteor Garden to her more recent work like Smile Code, were quick to pick up on the clues. One X post from a fan account gushed, "Shinyu in a thriller? This is going to be huge. She's about to show everyone she can do anything." Another user speculated, "If she's doing something dark and mysterious, I'm here for it." Imagine her in a role like Gone Girl, but with a C-drama twist. The excitement is palpable, and it's not hard to see why. Shinyu's career has been a masterclass in versatility, from the fantasy epic The Yin-Yang Master to the meta-fantasy romance One Day in July. But a psychological thriller? That's a whole new beast, and she's ready to tame it. Taking on the Enigma wasn't a decision Shinyu made lightly. In interviews, she's been candid about her desire to evolve as an actress. Back in 2021, when she debuted in The Yin-Yang Master, she talked about the challenges of green screen acting and the need for imagination to bring fantastical worlds to life. It's only through continuous trials and mistakes that we can learn from lessons and achieve growth, she said in an interview with Jane Stars. That mindset is what's driving her now. The Enigma requires her to tap into a different kind of emotional intensity, one that's less about youthful exuberance and more about navigating moral gray areas and psychological tension. Imagine you're in her shoes, preparing for a role that demands you confront your character's darkest fears. How would you get into that headspace? Maybe you'd journal as the character, or maybe you'd listen to a haunting playlist to set the mood. Shinyu, ever the professional, reportedly spent weeks researching her role, diving into psychological thrillers like Shutter Island and Black Swan to understand how to portray a character unraveling under pressure. What makes this project even more intriguing is the creative team behind it. While the director and full cast list are still under wraps, rumors suggest the Enigma is being helmed by a visionary known for crafting intricate narratives. Think of a director who blends the suspense of Hitchcock with the emotional depth of modern C-dramas. The production is backed by a major platform, possibly Mango TV, given Shinyu's history with them in projects like One Day in July. The show is said to blend elements of mystery, drama, and even a touch of supernatural, keeping viewers guessing at every turn. If you were directing Shinyu in this role, what kind of advice would you give her? Maybe you'd tell her to lean into the ambiguity, to let the audience see the flicker of doubt in her eyes. Or perhaps you'd encourage her to play up the character's strength, making every decision feel like a calculated risk. Whatever the approach, Shinyu is clearly ready to deliver something unforgettable. Let's talk about why this role is such a big deal for her career. Shinyu has always been open about her fear of being typecast. After A Love So Beautiful and Meteor Garden, she became the poster child for sweet, relatable heroines. But she's been vocal about wanting to challenge herself with edgier roles. In a 2021 interview, she expressed interest in Up For It, with one ex-post declaring, "Shinyu's got the range. She's going to slay this role and shut down anyone who doubts her." The interactive part of this journey is where you come in. As Shinyu prepares for the Enigma, she's been engaging with fans on Weibo, dropping cryptic hints about her character. One post read, "This role is like nothing I've done before. She's strong, but she's also lost. What would you do if you couldn't trust your own reality?" It's a question that gets you thinking. If you were in a world where nothing was as it seemed, how would you find your way? Would you trust your instincts, or would you question everything? Shinyu's character in the Enigma seems to grapple with these very questions, making her performance one to watch. Fans have been responding with their own theories, some suggesting her character might be an unreliable narrator, others wondering if she's hiding a secret that could change everything. What's your take? Try piecing together the clues. A psychological thriller, a character who's both strong and lost, and a world where reality is shaky. Sounds like a puzzle worth solving.